Okay, all right. But I'm this your host, Clip by the host of Club Level Sports, but coming to you live right here in Freeport, New York, right? Everybody, today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys to the fact that Nets are taking down the Warriors. I'll get you guys to the fact that, let's see. Also, all right, Clips defeat the Lakers. The 17th time ever chance the Lakers. Tell you what that can mean for sure. Anthony Pettis deploying from the USC. I'll get you guys to know also the fact about Lopez and Tyson Fury. By 2020 Ring Magazine co-fights of the year. Best news yet. James Harden and Apparel. Dwayne Haskins getting fined $40K and he's no longer the captain, team captain. Photos and showing him in a strip club with no mask on. I'll get you guys to that for sure. And well, that's all the news I'll have. And that will pretty much be all the news I'll have. And I'll say happy birthday to Guile. And then let's see. We got Jay Ball. Yeah, the Rockets versus Thunder against the postponed because of COVID testing for sure. 8 players aren't available. So.
Right. Have a safe drive. I might see you in the morning before you go. Okay, Keith.
All right, Lorraine. I'll see you tomorrow.
So that's all. Sorry. So that is all there is to it, everybody. On that note, so there's nothing more to it. I can tell you that. So there's it, and also Slammy Awards that was announced earlier today. I'll definitely get you guys that for sure. Jabba says he wants to have a boxing match with 50 Cent for 2021. I'll get you guys that for sure as well. So
You too, Lorraine. All right.
that's all the news I'll have for today, buddy. Just for sure on that note, and well, so I'm gonna start things out with the fact that the Nets have taken down the puny little Warriors. That's right. Yeah, I said it. Nets they defeated the Warriors 125-99, and obviously, oh man, Warriors. Okay, so the Warriors are straight up trash. I know that for sure. So yep, Warriors, they're garbage. Durant and Kyrie Irving, they most certainly would be favorites to me in the playoffs. I can tell you that for sure, everybody. On that note, so obviously, this is the best news yet, everybody. And well, this doesn't just change a lot, so there's nothing more to it, everybody. And I can say this that Kyrie Irving and KD, they're ready. They are playoff bound no matter what, and needs to say they did not disappoint. So I most certainly was looking forward to that. The Nets right now, I mean, my goodness, I'm sorry, they're absolute trash. They are. So if you ask me, well, the Nets right now, they look pretty good last night. They're looking pretty good. So that's the best news. Yeah, that was music to my ears last night, which it was. So that's the best news I can tell you that. Also, they destroyed the 17-time NBA champs Lakers, and this is gonna raise a lot of questions, everybody. So even though Kawhi Leonard and PG, they just dethroned the Lakers this last night. I mean, yes, the Lakers they did get their NBA rings. Thank how much Lakers Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul. And to be honest, that was a match made in heaven. This is the battle of LA to kick off the season, everybody. So I would say this for sure, and I'm not sure how you guys are going to take this. With the Clippers being the shoes of the Lakers and the Dodgers, they have a title of their own to also pay homage to Lakers Kobe Bryant as well. God rest his soul. Could that really ensue? You know that's never going to happen? I'm sure it's a question a lot of you guys want to know. I'm sure plenty of you guys want to know for sure if the Clips can actually versus the Lakers, which they did last night. And they could finish the Western Conference Finals in 2021. But I don't to happen at all. I would see Ken LeBron James eclipsing MJ, Michael Jordan, Laker Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, Shaq, Paul Gasol, Larry Bird, Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson, eclipsing guys such as Dr. J, if you want. These kind of guys. Like he on the eclipse right there. I can tell you that right now. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Earl the Pearl Monroe, Akeem Olajuwon. List goes on and on, everybody. And folks, you can say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you know, Lakers are gonna reign supreme once again. And also they're gonna be back to back images. That's my hope right there, everybody. Lakers being back to back images. And the real question a lot of you guys want to know, will 83 be finals MVP? Now remember, the fans, they chose LeBron James to be four-time finals MVP over 83. Question you gotta ask yourself here is, will 83 become finals MVP? That's the real question you guys got to ask yourselves. He might have been MVP, he might have been finals MVP like last season, knowing the finals, no finals MVP in 2021. That's the real question you guys got to know about. Even though 83 got his first NBA title, paid Laker homage to Laker Kobe Bryant, which is the best news yet. I mean, this is the first NBA title reign he's ever held on to. So, I mean, I could see him, walking out with a second NBA title, and Lakers walking out with their 18-time NBA champs. So, Lakers as of right now, I can't believe I'm saying this, but they're gonna be a dynasty. We're looking at a new breed of Lakers right now, ladies and gents. We're looking at a new breed of Lakers that just walked out with the 17-time NBA champs. Paying homage to Laker Kobe Bryant. Once again, God rest his soul. Lakers are the new dynasty, everybody. Warriors are just a broken dynasty. They're a dumpster fire, which they are. Lakers are the new NBA dynasty. That's it. Lakers are the new NBA dynasty. That's all I'm gonna say for that. So, you think that's the case? So, let me know about that. And well, let me know for sure what your reaction is. Do you guys think the Lakers are the new NBA dynasty? Now they did lose in the rivalry game, in the Battle of LA rivalry game last night in the season opener. So, what are your thoughts on that? You guys think the Lakers are the new NBA dynasty? Let me know for sure about that. Could it be the Greek Freak? Clips, maybe? Let me know for sure in the comment section. I will be more than happy to address and respond to that, everybody. And I can see now Lakers eclipsing, 18-time NBA champs, eclipsing the Celtics. Excuse me, Ken Pettis on the flip side, he could be 7-time Finals MVP, or 7-time NBA champ, 8, 10-time, 12-time, however you want to name it. So, 25 right there, everybody. So I can see Lakers right now walking out with back-to-back NBA champs once again. That's all there is I can say on that, everybody. And well, that's another more to it I could say. So that's the best news yet, everybody. That's all the news to it. Also, there's another news I want to point out here, by the way, that Anthony Pettis, he's been released in the USC. Parted ways in the USC. He needs a free agent, by the way, wherever he wants to go. Either he can sign with Bellator, he can sign one championship fighting, sign with Combat Americas. Like wherever he goes, that's the big question you guys want to know. And yeah, that's all I can say on that, everybody. That's all there is I can say on that. So, best news yet. Also, some other news I want to point out, by the way, that Teofimo Lopez and Tyson Fury, they're the 2020 Ring Magazine co-founders of the year. Congrats to them on that. Also, some other news that Michael Strahan, he lands on an Ink cover magazine. Congrats to him on that, everybody. And yep, that is pretty much the best news for sure. So that right there is pretty good. We'll say that. So, congrats to the Hall of Famer on that. And yeah, that's all I can say, buddy, on that. So that's pretty much it. Also, other things I want to point out here, by the way, that Michael Chandler versus Dan Hooker. That's gonna be happening. That'll be for UFC 257 in January 2021. So could be having a fight out, by the way, everybody. So that's all there is to it. You need to know. So best news yet, buddy. Also, another news I want to point out, by the way, that James Harden right now, he made me find out he's gonna find himself in peril because there's video of him, however, at a strip club Christmas event in Ashland, Houston, by the way. And he did, however, issue, and as a result of this, and he did have no mask on. I can tell you, he went maskless, no mask. This could now there could be suspension nor fine loan from that fine could be resulting in a $284,517 fine per game, which would be 145th of his salary, by the way. I can tell you that much. So honestly, I guess it needs to say that perhaps James Harden isn't considering getting. Well, yes, he wants to get traded. We all know that. We all know the Sixers don't want him. Don't want him. Who really wants James Harden? Better yet, who really? Who does he want for sure? Who is there? Which team could James Harden be in pursuit of? Nets. I mean, do the Nets really need Nets? So clearly, you got to realize right now that James Harden does want to consider being back with the Rockets team. I can tell you that. Now, speaking of the Rockets, by the way, their game against the Thunder, that game has been the COVID testing for sure. 8 players were not going to be able to make it. By the way, they're not going to be available for the game. J-Wall, you got Boogie Cousins. They were testing negative for COVID. Goodness for them. Kenyon Martin Jr. He had COVID for sure. As the Rockets, those players will be sent home for sure. I can tell you that much. And yeah, very know what's going on with the Rockets. By the way, I can tell you that. So there's no return date. The date that's not been announced for the Rockets versus game postponement yet. Hopefully that game will be coming back probably next week, I guess. So that's all there is I can say on that, everybody, on that. And yeah. So once again, everybody, the Rockets versus play for tonight's game. So really not looking good there, everybody. Really not looking good there. So honestly, don't say about that. Not looking good. So that's all there is to it, everybody. All that you need to know. Also, some other news that Dwayne Haskins got fined $40K, and he's not no longer team captain, by the way, after he was seen at there are photos of him with no mask on at a strip club, and clearly this is just ridiculous, absolute ridiculousness. So Dwayne Haskins, I mean, he was fined $40K for that, by the way. This is pathetic. Pretty pathetic, and he did apologize for that for sure. Dwayne Haskins made him some little piece of trash with what he was. So honestly, needs to say that he can be released. Now he was fined $40K, but he may be suspended for that for sure. So, and this is a COVID violation, by the way. I can tell you that, everybody. So you can't. So football players can no longer be allowed to go to strip clubs, no longer to go to private events, none of that at all. So really not looking good there. And there could be some more repercussions awaiting Dwayne Haskins, by the way, for sure. I mean, he did go out there after they lost to Sonic for sure. So really not looking good there, but I can tell you that. So honestly, this is no surprise to anybody. No. So he should just just be suspended. That's it, and be released. That's all there is to that. Also, I want to point out, by the way, that let's see. Let's see what we got right here. We got Active Quest says that Nate Crash for It's About Time. That game is the uplifting game of the year. Congrats to that game. I can tell you that. Best news yet. Favorite game. Absolutely love it. Fascinated with it, which I am, by the way. And best news yet. So another 120, everybody. And yep, I will say it all. I mean, Crash. I hope that Crash I hope that Crash makes it to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Hope Crash for It's About Time gets to land on the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully by 2021. Get that as soon for sure. So that's the best news yet. And yep, big surprise there. So Crash hopefully makes it to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for DLC Challenger Pack 9. Hopefully that happens. And yep, that should ensue. So that's all there is for that, everybody. That's all there is you need to know. Also, another I want to say happy birthday out to Street Fighter 5 Champion Editions. God, by the way, send your birthday wishes out to him. Be sure you do so on that. And that's all there is you need to know. Other things I want to point out here, by the way, that Ja Rule wants a boxing match with 50 Cent in 2021. I mean, they will face each other off in a versus battle, which would be really good news there. I mean, we've seen DMX and Snoop Dogg face each other versus battle. Gucci Mane and Jeezy. We even saw this past week or last week, E40 taking on Too Short. That was good versus. Those are good versus battles. I mean, we could have seen 50 Cent in the versus battle as well. So that since Ja Rule wants a box match with 50 Cent, oh my goodness, in 2021, if that is true, I'll be so surprised. So yeah, let me know for sure if you guys want to see that match for sure. To represent a boxing match. I mean that right there would be must see, must watch for other fans around the world, fans all over the country, fans across the globe, fans social media, fans on digital and mobile platforms. Everybody, I gotta tell you, those ranks will be going up. Pay-per-view buys will be skyrocketing the roof right about now. Oh my goodness, can you imagine that if that box match even happen? That'll be a box match made in heaven. So give credit for that. If that happens in 2021, I'll be so surprised. I'll be stoked about that. So, if you guys want to see Ja Rule taking on 50 Cent in the box match in 2021, let me know for sure in the comment section down below, and I will address the sponsor for sure, everybody. And that's all there is to it. You need to know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to address you guys about the Slammy Awards from earlier today. The male superstar of the year goes out to the WWE champ Drew McIntyre. The ring gear of the year was the Gears 5 DLC pack for New Day. And you can get Gears 5 available now, by the way. Get the New Day DLC pack. There are Gears 5 costumes. Check that out, everybody. The return of the year goes out to the Radar Superstar Edge. The music performance goes out to Elias. The Universal Truth is out on Apple Store and on Spotify. Rival of the year goes to the Edge versus Randy Orton, the greatest wrestling match ever. Female Superstar of the year goes out to the Blue Boss, SmackDown Women's Champ, the Blueprint Boss. SmackDown Women's Champ Sasha Banks. The Breakout Star of the Year goes to the Triple Crown Profits themselves, Street Profits, by the way. Social Media Superstar goes to the former SmackDown Women's Champ Bayley. Female and Male Trash Talkers of the Year goes to the Lacey Evans, Cecil the Bell, and the Hurt Business, with MVP as still the U.S. champion, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin as the new Raw Tag Team champs. You saw WWE Doc of the Year goes up to Undertaker's Last Ride. Celeb of the Year goes up to the Gronkinator when he's a 24/7 champ, by the way, hosting WrestleMania. And he's still placing top of Bay Bucks. And Tom Bay Bucks, they may not make it to the playoffs. I mean, they're in the playoffs, by the way, but they're not going to make it. They may not make it to home field turf, by the way, for Super Bowl 55. So that's that question right there. You guys got to know. Also, Double Cross the Year goes up to Bayley. Ref of the Year goes out to Little Nate Charles Robinson. You also got Moment of the Year goes to the Undertaker's Final Farewell. Tag Team of the Year goes out to the Triple Crown Profits. The Street Profits. Match of the Year goes out to is the Boneyard match. The Superstar of the Year goes out to the two-time WWE champ Drew McIntyre. So, ladies and gents, send your birthday wish. Sorry. So, what do you guys? Those legends are your 2020 WWE Slammy Awards results, everybody, and that's all there's you gotta know. So that's the best news yet. And yep, that's all there's you gotta know. So nothing more to it, everybody. There's nothing more I can say on that. So congrats to all these Slammy Award winners, and best news yet. So all there's you gotta know just for now. So yeah. So nothing more to it I can say on that, everybody. Nothing more to it I can say on that. So that's all there is to it. So that's all there is for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will do right there for the Khalil Level Sports Boy. Make sure you guys like subscribe to the Khalil Level Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook, by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, tweets, your reactions, your thoughts, your responses on the Nets defeating those pathetic little wars. Let me know about their in the comment section. You think the Nets are playoff bound and finals bound? Let me know about their in the comment section. I'll address sponsor for sure button as well. What are your thoughts exactly on? Let's see. J-Mo, Boogie Cousins testing negative for COVID, by the way. Kenyon Martin has COVID, by the way. These players will be sent home, resulting in the Rock's first on the game being postponed due to COVID testing. 8 players aren't available for the game, so the game can be rescheduled at a later date, later time. That has not been announced just yet. Hopefully, when it does, I'll let you guys know at the time. That's all there's to it for that. Now Anthony Pettis depart from the UFC. Where's he going to go? You think he's going to go to Bellator, One Championship Fighting, Combat Americas? And what do you thoughts about that? Or LFA? Or LFC, by the way. Legacy Fighting Championships, by the way. Everybody, what do you thoughts about that? Your thoughts on James Harden going Masters, and whether or not he's going to get fined, let me know in the comment section for sure. And he did go Masters, by the way. And it's a strip club event and Christmas party. So what are your thoughts about that? Which is a COVID violation. What are your thoughts about that? You think that James Harden is going to consider going to pretty much the Nets? Maybe, we'll say Wiz, I guess. Where do you think James Harden going to wind up at? So let me know in the comment section. I'll just sponsor share button as well. We're potentially going to wait him. And do you think it's finally time for James Harden to get traded? Let me know about the shirt. And he really wants out. I'll be more than happy to just sponsor this for sure. Everybody on that as well. That's no. He does congrats to Teofimo Lopez and Gypsy contested as a 2020 ranked magazine co-fights of the year. Let me know about that, and I'll just sponsor share button as well. And that's all there is to it. Your thoughts exactly on Michael Chandler versus Dan Hooker, UFC 57. Let me know about the shirt in the comment section. I'll just sponsor share button as well. Your thoughts on the Clips taking out the 17-time NBA champion Lakers, but everybody, what are your thoughts about that? And I'll be more than happy to just sponsor share buddy. And that's gonna be the best news yet. So nothing more to it. You think the Clips can actually be in the shoes of Lakers and Dodgers by winning NBA title of their own? I mean, LA is title town, everybody. It is. So your thoughts down below. The Clips really pull it off like they did last night. The Lakers gonna once again be back to back NBA champs. What you thought about that? I would address about them sure. Can anything LeBron James and the Lakers are gonna do Clips. MJ, Laker, Kobe, got Rest of Soul. You got Shaq, Oscar Robertson. You got you got Dave Robinson, Bill Russell, Bill Walton. You got the guys such as Larry Bird, Magic, Earl the Pro Monroe, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilson Chamberlain, Hakeem Olajuwon. So your thoughts down below. I'll just want to share about it as well. That's the best news I can think of right there. What else on the 2020 WWE Slammy Awards last night? What are your thoughts about that? I'll just want to share about it as well. That's all there is for that. So that's all there's to it. Releasing Washington football, I think it was 540K, despite the fact that he was their first man to strip club with no mask on. What are your thoughts about that? I'll just find share about it as well. That's all there is to it. Best news yet. You know, Ja Rule versus, you guys want to see Ja Rule face 50 Cent in a boxing match in 2021? Let me know in the comments. I would want to have to address the sponsor of share button as well. That's all there is to it, just for now. We'll tell you that for sure. Best news yet. I got more breaking news in terms of everything so much and a whole lot more than Khalil sports, where everything sports related, everything you know. So like I say, bro, take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Please be safe out there. Bye bye.